Good evening, everybody. Today is May 12th, 2026, and you're taking a look at my Oanda Trading View account. Now, this is a live account, and it's not really doing much. Well, the last video I did, I had NZDUSD open and had Euro USD open. Um, the market opened up down. There was a gap and my trade hit my stop loss and I had closed out with a $5 profit on the trade somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. It opened up right there. So it hit my stop loss. NZD USD, every trade I was still in. I'm still in. I even opened up which one? I think I opened up to 4,000 or I opened up to 7,000. I don't know. During the Monday session. Oh, or maybe it was the 5,000 that I opened up. There's Aussie news in 13 minutes, and I'm hoping that pushes NZD USD up. Now, my um, other account that I had open with Liquid Brokers is toast. But um, today I opened up a Sway Markets funding account, and this is what we're at so far. This is technically day two, because I opened the account before the market opened. And before I continue, I'm a real person. I have a dog, I have kids, I have a partner, and my ex is roaming around. So you hear people talking, singing, yelling, screaming, barking, busting my room like the Kool-Aid man, making demands, and I'll have to stop. But I don't edit my videos, so there won't be no cut and paste. I'll just be gone for an extended amount of time and I won't know where I left off. So with this account, I have a regular um account, regular, is it instant regular or just a regular account? I can't remember the type of thing it is, but I know it's regular and you have your two phases you got to pass and then you get your funded account. And I can have a drawdown of 5%, which is $500, and this is not great. The most I've been drawn down today is about 200, just over 200, since I've been watching it anyway. And I'm hoping with the news that NZD pushes up, Aussie, oh my gosh, that came all the way down. That fell into a black hole. I'm hoping Aussie pushes up. And if Aussie pushes up, NZD should follow and UCAD should fall into a bottomless pit. For some reason, these spreads were so high. I do not like that. Absolutely do not like that. And it took me forever to figure out why I opened up a 75-cent lot and it was like $40 down already. And let me see. The high, that's the low. What is the O? Oh, open and close, but it's not, I can't see 659. Okay, it looks like it's next to no spread now, but before it was ridiculous. Um, so I don't want to open up any other trades. I don't want to risk it. P&L has been floating in $100 range from right here. So let's go back to Trading View because it's cleaner on there. And I actually wanted to go through what I see when I trade, what I look for, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. One thing I've always loved is recording news events, whether it goes against me or not, or in my favor. Um, and I've taken some hits and I've taken some wins. What's the one pair I used to trade all the time? I used to trade Aussie and ZD. AUD, NCD. I used to trade that a lot, and that was probably my Achilles heel because those are two pairs that usually move in the same direction. So how do you trade that? I never really got it under control. But I guess using fundamentals, I would have been able to make it happen. So we have about 10 minutes to the news event. I want to pause it right here. Um, let's look at what Aussie's been doing. I mean, NZDUSD has been doing. I was going to pause it, but let me go over what I'm seeing. I put this zone right here. I got rid of the lines that I had because price has been consolidating. Um, this is what, well, I'm expecting that. Have a good night. That's what I'm expecting to see. We're going to break above this zone, come back, retest it, test the what is resistance and turn it into support. And we're going to keep moving up. There's no reason for me to believe that price is going to fall because it's been coming down, hitting support, support and go, support and go. So now we have to test resistance, and I believe we're going to break out of there. And this news event is going to be what I hope this news event causes it to happen. Beyond that, we have Euro news tomorrow morning, and I don't know if that will affect anything, but then we don't have nothing until Thursday. So I'm hoping we pop up before Thursday because now I'm positive I can't see it because of the recording screen, but my trades is up about $20. My account is up 20 bucks right now floating, which is great. So it says I'm at 387 floating balance. So I started the account with $350 and I've closed out $10 in profit. One was the Euro USD and another was the GBP JPY, which that is still looking good, but I don't have any margin available to trade. And US, as a matter of fact, I guess if something happens here, if we can make this positive, if we can have it go the right way, I will look at taking a GBP, JPY, but hopefully I don't need to. Let me not get sidetracked. Let's go back to here. So this is what I was looking at. That's what I had. I got the $5 profit there, $5 profit Euro USD, which thankfully, I guess I would have closed out in profit anyway, because all price did was fly up all of Monday. See, it started down here and it just went back. So my trade would have gone back in a profit, but I would have tried to hold it, and then I'd probably be in a negative. Um, what I should have done was no, 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 no. I'm not gonna second guess myself. But all my money is in NZD USD, and I really need to stop that. I need to leave margin available, so I'm giving myself more opportunities to make money, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go to the 3-minute chart, and we're just gonna let that go. And what we want is we want it to fly up, and I believe it's gonna fly up. So back to Sway. What was I saying about Sway? Okay, so the max drawdown I can have is $500, and that is give or take. We're gonna say 450 because it wasn't 9,500. I can't remember what it was. Um, and we are short USD CAD and we are long NZD USD. We got about 6 minutes before the news event. Here's our P&L for all the trades, and we're long AUD USD. Here's our overall P&L. Here's our equity and our balance. You can't really see them. It's cut off. And there's the free margin. We're not going to, that's a lot. I need to make sure I keep an eye on that in the future. because the last thing I need is to get margin out, and then that's the end of the account. I was pretty sure these things were going to move in the right direction. It's just timing is everything. And what I need to stop doing is taking trades during Asia and maybe wait until the news event happens to before I start taking pops. Actually, I want to put this one on the 1 minute and this one on the 1 minute because I love to see news events on the 1 minute because it's so chaotic. Win or lose, it's chaotic and I love to see it. Can I reset the chart? No grid. Good. Can I? Can't. It won't reset. Can I get rid of volume? High and low. High and low will come in handy later when I remember what exactly I used to use them for. So we have 4 minutes. Trying to get rid of the volume. There it is. Now, how do I chart settings? We need watermark. No volume. Okay, gorgeous. I like it clear. I have come to love a nice clear chart. And if it wasn't for not knowing which chart is which, I would get rid of the watermark too. You know what I just realized? Okay, I fixed it. I was like, y'all can't see the P&L, but there it is right there. And we're going in the right direction. We got 3 minutes left. We want this to be all red and we want this to be all green. We want it to pop. We want USDCAD to drop it like it's hot. And we want NZDUSD to go to the moon, right? All right, and we have about 3 minutes before the news event, and now I'm convinced that this news event is going to make things move because this is really active right now, and it's been active all of Asia. It's been moving within a good range, or maybe it's just because um the spread is so high that it looks like it's been moving. Because at one point my account was down just over $200. And we're still down, but a better down than before. And we're looking for this to be all green. And that's what I don't want to take another trade because I don't think that I need to. I wish there was a way if I opened up their trading platform, could I get into the trading platform? I would be able to see what the take profit is. So this is either going to go in the right direction or the account's going to blow in one instant because it was down 200 without really going anywhere. Then I'm sure it would be down a lot more with significant amount of movement. And we got about a minute. Can I see the time? Nope, there's no time on here. But we basically want these to go towards each other. That's what it looks like they're doing. There's the P&L. So this account cost me less than $50. I got the 10,000 balance and I even got the 90-10 split. So when I get to a funded account, the profit is split 90% and 10% for the company. We're going. So 9:29. There's 9:30. So that's the news event. Do something. Okay, so I love a whoosh with the news, but that's not happening right now. But we can give it some time. A lot of people will say the movement before the news event is what the news event would have been. It's priced in, all of that. But we see that some news events cause significant movement when it's time to go. And what I'm looking for is for NZDUSD to break the resistance and use it as support. And we're going. Can we keep going? We're in profit. We're not in profit anymore. And we will definitely want it to keep going. So let's go check our account. All right. So still in the negative with these trades, but the count overall is in profit. And it looks like there's about $1 of margin available. Not a whole lot. Now I don't show you that because it shows the account number and I'm not sure if that's information that could be stolen or not. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it. And I know I can show you on the Oanda account, but I'll just do that when it's time to withdraw. And my hope here is that I can get to the point where the first thing I'm gonna do, I wanted to withdraw my starting balance, which was $350. But I think I'm gonna wait until I can withdraw 500. That way I'm withdrawing a little bit of profit, and that's a nice little check. But we're 1 week in to the account, and I still got the whole thing, so I'm not mad at that. And that's one thing I do enjoy about trading with Oanda, a regulated broker, is that it's harder to lose the money, but it's also harder to make the money, if that makes sense. All right, so we're going up there. Let's look at AUD There's the market maker cross. So that would be your sign to buy. And USD with the 800 EMA when when it's in the middle, price will play above it and play below it, above it and below it until all the EMAs are uh, in one on one side of it. That's one thing I was taught. So this might, hopefully this does something. I wish I need to figure out my positions. Let's see if I can figure it out on a 15-minute. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. I have no idea why those are so separate. Which one is the worst one? 136,939. Okay, so we'll put it right there. So for sway, it's do or die right there. Here's the zone. That's a long one. So even if it comes just to right here, that would be great. That would be lovely. And I removed the grain thing I had here just because I wanted it to look more cleaner. I don't know how to get rid of the lines from the orders. Okay, that did it. Just because I like a cleaner chart. I do have the market maker method on here, but even sometimes I remove that because it just looks so much nicer. It's so much easier on the eyes, on my eyes anyway, when there's not so much color. And it allows me to look at price from a different perspective. Um, and it's great. I enjoy it. I really do. But hopefully, we gets to moving. We need to get to moving. I feel like I started explaining something and then stopped, and I don't know what it is. All right, let's see. Yep, that's it. We just got Euro at 5, but I don't think I'll be up for that. I'll be up at 5:30. Maybe I will be up for that because I gotta leave at 5:30. If I'm going, probably not though. Okay, so it's 9:36. Here's one area of resistance right here. Can we break that? And we keep going up from there. If we break this little spot, then I know we're golden. We don't need this anymore. I was considering closing out my trades, but my trades are still in profit. You can't see my other ones down there. Those are in profit. And because I have those trades open, my account's not in the negative, even though I have these that are in the negative. So I didn't close them because even when they came down, they were still in profit. I just don't have no margin available to play with anything else. All right, so these are going in the right, this NZDUSD is going in the right direction. Let's do UCAD. Now that's going in the right direction. And this is supposed to be set on where I have my worst position. So let's see. That would mean, yes, they're all in profit. We're back $28, $43, $40 in profit. We're floating. We're doing things. So NZD, what is this? This is 15-minute. We're going. Okay, everything's in profit there. NZD, we're working on it. And then we have Aussie coming up from behind. But this is great. This is what we need. We have to make $1,000 to pass this account, to pass this phase. So we go from 10,000 to 11,000, and the minimum amount of time that we have is 4 days. I feel like I can make $1,000 in 4 days. It's not that difficult. It's all about timing. This is a move that I was looking at last week to happen. And if you over leverage, you kind of screw yourself. And I have a habit of over leveraging, not gonna lie. I do it all the time because I love to stack trades. I love to stack trades. Um, so let's keep going. Everything's in profit right now. I don't have the commissions on here, so I can't see commissions. We just wanted to keep dropping it like it's hot. So let's go back. We don't need that on here. And we're still 7 pips down for our worst position. And I think the last time I was here, what did I say we had? We have 2,200 units. Roughly $393 of worth of trades. It's $2.20 a pip. And at 183 pips, it's $404. Now they all have to move 183 pips, not just when it gets to 183 pips. All the positions need to be there. And that would double the account. Okay, so I have this here and I can see that the trade is up $39 and the margin is 393. So I have $7 of margin available. You know what I don't know? I don't know what the commissions is that I've been charged the last couple of days, but that's okay. We're not worried about that as long as we're making money, right? So the account is currently floating at $398. You love to see it. Love to see it. We wanted to keep going. Keep going. And let's look at our profit targets. I played around with these from where they were before, trying to capitalize on the earnings, but not to where we're not going to hold it up to, 70 cents. And my anxiety probably won't let me take that 7,300. How many pips is that? That's 429 pips. This is 503 pips. I believe in the last video I did, it was 504 pips for the best position that I had open. But if I could take the 7,000 to where the 2,500 is, if I could take it to the same area, that's doubling the account right there. And what I want to do is I'm going to swing trade. We're going to go for those big wins, the long wins, but I also want to build the account at the same time. We're going to take shorter wins that will build up the account at the same time. Does that make sense? That's what I'm going to do. So we've been going for 27 minutes. So let's just we're looking at 135, we're going in the right direction. So I'm going to end the video here. And I'll do another recording another day. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, if not, subscribe anyway, or give me some feedback. Tell me what's up. Thanks for watching.